Like ska was something like I hated when I was younger.
I still don't like it.
Real Big Fish, they have an album that I'm a huge fan of, but like Less Than Jake and all those other bands, like, or if it was on like the Tony Hawk soundtrack, maybe.
Well,
I liked
yeah.
Like that Superman song, was that Mustard Plug or someone like that? I don't know who it is.
I always think of Melon Colin from one of the Tony Hawk games. No Cigar was the name of the song.
Yeah.
It's a good song. I don't think it was ska, but it was just a good song.
There's a lot of ska feel in punk rock, though. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's times where you get
It's
like
a lot
that.
of California surfer type stuff, which gave birth to a lot of the pop punk and stuff like that,
Right.
too.
Now, there's some, like, older ska, like, I think it's called, like, two-tone ska, like, from...
Like the 80s?
England. Like,
Oh.
you know what I mean? Like, I can't think of the name of it, but...
The Rolling Stones.
Yes, the Rolling Stones. The Moves Like Jagger. Yes. But no, and it's funny that Ska Brewing did Ruby Soho.
What does Ruby Soho mean?
It's a Rancid song.
Oh.
So
That's not even ska.
I got it. Well, they have a
punk.
lot of ska riffs in their stuff, so
Okay.
at least that's how I feel about it.
I don't know. I haven't honestly listened to them very much.
Right. I don't know. I think ska was ruined by the people that liked it. Because they're like over the top about ska.
Yeah.
Like it was the greatest. And it's not. It's not the greatest thing on earth, but I can see why you enjoy it. So stop acting like it's the greatest thing on earth.
Quit talking to me with your checkerboard belt.
Yes.
You
Everything's
can't-
checkerboard.
I can't take
Everything's
can't
checkerboard.
take your opinion seriously if you're wearing checkerboard on your person.
Yes. Right. And
There's checkerboard on the can.
and the Blazers, like they all wore sport jackets.
There's a comedian who I love named Ian Fidance, and all he talks about is ska all the fucking time. And it's so funny. Like, he goes to ska shows,
Right.
gets on stage and dances with the band. Like, he's friends with ska bands.
Right.
Like, he's just the funniest dude ever. He looks like this generation's Andrew Dice Clay.
Right.
I'll send you a picture for you to place in the frame right here. He's so perfect, but all he does is talk about ska. And I'm like, dude, you gotta cut it out.
Welcome everyone to another half-ass beer review. My name is Josh, and tonight I got a guest with me yet again, Luke from On The Table. Luke, how are we doing tonight?
Good.
You ready to drink a beer? Mm-hmm. All right. Tonight's beer. It's called the Ruby Soho Grapefruit Lager from Ska Brewing, Durango, Colorado.
That explains this whole the cold open from this episode is us talking about ska for 15 minutes.
Yeah. And there's definitely I see that now. Like that's what a ska kid looks like.
That reminds me of like Ixnay on the Hombre from The Offspring, which wasn't ska.
Right.
It was pop punk, but still that's what that reminds you of, the skull and like, yeah, but that bowler hat type thing, and the suit jacket.
Yep. Fucking Blazers.
It's so funny. Just get a trombone. Just get one with checkerboard on it.
I mean, look at even her.
Yep.
Like pin-up ska, right?
She's doing the swinging.
Yeah. Ruby Soho, as a lot of you may know, is a Rancid song. Rancid was their front. Tim Armstrong was in Operation Ivy, which I believe is a West Coast punk band or ska band.
I don't know
I've
what
never
you're
listened
talking
to
about.
Operation Ivy,
I don't know what's going on.
and I don't know if that
For
makes
some
me
reason,
not punk rock.
For some reason, I just kept thinking about the singer of Fugazi when you mentioned Tim Robinson, and that's Tim Robinson.
Tim Armstrong.
Tim Armstrong.
Did I say Robinson?
I don't know. Tim Robbins from Shawshank Redemption. Spoiler alert: he gets out.
Crawls through the muck.
So this is a grapefruit lager.
Yes.
I don't like grapefruit, and I'm not really into lagers. There's something floating in this glass right now. Look at that. There's like a leaf.
What do you mean a leaf? That's not a leaf.
What is that?
I don't know.
Was it in the glass already?
No, it wasn't.
Holy shit.
That's what you get.
Grapefruit lager. I'm not a fan of grapefruits or lagers.
Smells very great. You don't like grapefruit? I love grapefruit.
Not really.
I can eat grapefruit. Just
Granted, I haven't had it in quite a while, so maybe I haven't developed a taste for it, but it doesn't smell horrible. It smells a little bit like piss.
back to ska. There's some words around the can that don't make any sense. Kind of like ska. Ride on, recycle, honorable, ones, recycle, unknown, roll out, recycle, destination, shine, red. There it is.
Yeah, that makes no sense. I mean, red is the color of the can. Shine, the can shines. Destination.
Destination unknown, Ruby, 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 Soho.
Do
That's
they
lyrics from the...
Do all these words show up in that song? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Unknown, rollout, recycled, destination, shine, red, ride on.
I'd have to listen to the song.
So maybe that's what it is.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Ska Brewing, where are they out of?
Durango, Colorado, which is a weird place because I feel like there was not a lot of ska in Colorado.
Coming out of yeah. Where did ska really come? California.
Well, I think it originated in
the coasts.
The UK. I think that's where it originally came from because it was like a punk reggae mixture.
Okay, yeah.
So like the reggae community kind of came in to the punk community, and so I think that's where two-tone ska comes in as well.
And then, but then in America, it seems kind of coastal. Like there's some East Coast,
right?
Definitely East Coast ska,
yeah.
And then
like
surfer West Coast ska.
Yeah, and then you get into even like
There's not any Nebraska ska.
That? The guy that died, Sublime, his band. Like not
that's California.
Super ska.
That's like more reggae influence.
Yeah,
though.
But it's still, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know why we're talking about this so in depth. Let's go back into smelling this beer.
I don't like the smell of it.
I love the smell of it, but I love grapefruit again. So.
Maybe you're just smelling whatever leaf is in
Maybe that's a grapefruit leaf.
Yeah, this smells.
But it's not really like malty smelling or anything like that.
No.
Because I'm getting a lot of that grapefruit. I wonder what I see that flake in there now. It's almost like I don't know, but I'm going to drink it.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Let's try this beer. As always, on Half-Ass Beer Review, little drink, big drink. Cheers, everybody.
It doesn't taste anything like it smells to me.
No. Well, no, because I'm getting that grapefruit flavor in there.
Just a little bit to me.
But it's not huge.
It smells like old piss.
It's... Man, you don't like just regular style beer, though. You you don't like Bud Light and Miller Lite and all that stuff, really.
Not really.
This reminds me of Bud Light with grapefruit in it.
Yeah. I mean, it tastes like a straightforward lager to me.
And it's not even like... Because you get into some of these like craft lagers and they have more flavor to it because they're like and this one just doesn't.
No.
If it weren't for the grapefruit in it, there wouldn't be much flavor at all to it. I didn't even see how much 5% ABV. So nothing like special or anything like that.
I will say it tastes better than I thought it would.
Okay.
I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. It's not to me just like a Bud Light.
Right.
Like I don't like Bud or any of that, but like this is it's refreshing. I like it.
Okay. I think a lot of the refreshingness comes from the grapefruit.
Probably.
I think grapefruit removed in this wouldn't be anything.
No. But there's not like a heavy grapefruit flavor on that.
No, but it's nice enough to like, grapefruit's very, even a little bit of it, there's a lot to it, it seems like almost.
There are savages that just eat grapefruit, like just
I can just peel it
straight.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, I could see some little sugar on there or something.
That's good too.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, it's just black coffee, IPAs, grapefruit. It all makes sense, doesn't it?
I like black coffee and IPAs.
Right.
But just...
You haven't had grapefruit in a long time though, maybe you like it now.
That's true. Yeah. I'd rather just have an orange.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Like a cutie? Like one of the little like...
No, full-size orange.
Full-size orange?
Big boy.
I don't know.
Not a sissy.
I guess I'm a sissy.
Yes, not bad. If I was going to go buy a lager, I'd prefer something like that over...
Okay. Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I think so. Granted, I haven't had a ton of lagers, but, what else would fall under a lager? Like a Miller? Is that Miller High Life or any of that?
Yeah,
or is that a Pilsner?
That might be a Pilsner, but
what's the difference?
I don't know. Because at that point, I don't think it makes too much difference because it's all just so mass-produced and produced for everyone to enjoy that it loses a lot of that traditional flavor. Like when you go buy something from like Ska Brewing, or like Brew Detroit, something close. Like their Pilsners and their lagers have just so much more flavor to them. So
what was that lager we had? The Fritz.
Yeah, from Old Nation.
Old Nation, that was good.
Yeah,
that was very good.
A lot of flavor to it.
Like, but Old Nation has a lot of like big flavored beers anyway.
Yeah, they're really solid.
Mm-hmm.
But would you drink this again? Would you buy this again? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm not going to seek it out. But again, that's just me not liking lagers too much. But you know, if I was out and I really quickly had to go to a party store and they only had a bunch of like lagers and pilsners and they happen to have that, I'd be like, oh shit, they have Rube Goldberg in stock, and so I'd get that.
Right on, dude. Right on. Yeah, I don't know.
That.
I mean, this wouldn't be a bad quantity over quality beer.
No.
I know if you're in that kind of mood, if that's the way you get down, like you could probably, but I don't know. I mean, I think you only get 6-packs, so that might be a little bit harder.
Yeah, true.
I don't know if I would buy this again, maybe,
really?
But if it was somewhere, like a friend's house, and they had
You'd have it.
I'd have it. I wouldn't have any issues with it. Yeah. But I mean, I don't know if I'd buy it again, but if it was at a friend's house, I would be like, oh, hell yeah. I wouldn't be upset that they were drinking this beer.
I'm getting more grapefruit flavor now.
Yeah? Enjoying it more? Yeah?
Yeah. 4 out of 6.
4 out of 6? Good.
This whole week I'm going to rate the beers like it was 2020, Josh. But I enjoy it. It's good.
Nice.
But I don't know that I'd buy it again.
Right.
Because I just don't seek out lagers.
But again, like, not to contradict myself, if I'm in the grapefruit mood, I don't see why not.
Yeah. There might, I mean,
because I can't really think of a lot of grapefruit beers.
Are there a lot of beers with grapefruit? Really?
There's tons.
And it would only work in, I feel like,
there's
maybe
IPAs.
some sours?
There's IPAs that give that vibe with the citrusness, and there's certain hops that are grapefruit accented, or however you want to, you know, they give that flavor off. But I don't know. Like, I guess this is pretty. 4. I think it's a 4 out of 6.
Dude, your rating system works.
I think it does.
It's kind of tried and true.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
When I leave here tonight, I'm going to get some strawberry cream pies from McDonald's.
What the fuck? Is that you drinking? No, is that what you eat after you've been drinking?
You know what? No, I went to McDonald's recently and I wanted to get apple pies. That's normally what I would get if I'm going to get a pie. Yep. And they were out, so they were like, we'll give you strawberry pies. And I was like, fucking fine. Okay, bitch.
Right.
And so they gave me those instead, and I was like, these are really good. So now I kind of have a feeling for those now. I'm trying to pack on bulk.
Yeah, I got
So I figured strawberry cream pies would be the way to go about it.
That's the way to do it. That's what I've been doing the whole, like, COVID.
It's cheaper than beef.
Ate like shit.
Yeah.
And I got this big old belly down here. And lately I've been doing some like push-ups and some like shoulder exercises, busted out the dumbbells.
It's not working.
And it's just shifting back to my belly.
Don't cut any of this out. This has been a funny episode. Okay. This has been a solid episode. It's going to be 17 minutes long, but
right. But worth
the ska tangent was worth it.
Worth the tangent. Now, to close out, should we get up and try to skank?
Skank?
Skank is their dance. You didn't know that?
No.
Like, that's what the dance is when they're like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's called skanking.
Oh, Ian Fidance does that. There's a video of him. He just goes on stage and starts doing that. And I was like, dude, that dance is funny. I know nothing about ska. Honestly, I don't listen to it at all. Despite my appearance.
Right. I think it's not. Probably just the time frame. If you were born maybe 6 years earlier, you would have been like a total ska kid. Like less than Jake.
Were a lot of skaters into it? But see, when I was growing up, skaters, I was a skater, and that was all. It was all punk. It was all, pop punk more, I guess. Like it was Offspring. I grew up with a lot of Offspring, and Blink-182, Newfound Glory.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Pop punk.
That was the
Sum
punk
41
rock of me being like that's what we thought was punk rock.
But
I mean it is.
It is.
But at the same time.
But then you grow up and you're like, oh, like it's not like
right.
Black Flag and stuff like that. And then even like my mom was like playing The Clash when I was a kid, and she's like, this is punk, and I was like, this is punk, and I was like, well, that's like the forefathers to the punk movement. Is things like The Clash.
Speaking of Stranger Things,
is Clash in it?
Yeah, the older brother. Will's brother.
Sean?
Yeah.
He's listening to Clash.
He shows him,
he shows him Clash.
They go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah. Now that's going to do it for this episode of Half-Ass Beer Review. Thank you all for stopping by and checking out Luke and I trying a new beer, Ruby Soho Grapefruit Lager. As it turns out, is a 4 out of 6.
Solid. Now that you've ditched your rating system.
4 out of 6. This is the last time ever I'll be doing the rating system. 4
Just
out
you
of
wait till the next
6.
episode.
Right. Make sure you check out Luke at On the Table. Great comedy, great sporadic conversation, good times, and he's got more coming. Cool stuff. We've been talking about it, but I'm not going to tell you.
That's it.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Keep your fridges full. That's what you're supposed to say.
Keep your fridges full
and have
a great night.
Yeah. You ever think about the fact that like Pilsners and lagers and stuff are the only thing people will drink in mass quantities?
Right.
I mean, like, if you heard, like, people will be like, dude, I had like 20 Bud Lights last night. And like, dude, you must have had a good time. If someone came up to me and said, dude, I had 20 Pepsis last night, I'd be like, do you need me to cut your foot off? Like, are you okay? How are you standing right now?
Right,
you know,
right.
Nobody, 24 waters. Nobody would be
Yeah.
like, dude, I crushed a case of water last night. What? Are you good?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
only lagers and pilsners and stuff like that. Like cheap beer are the only thing people will drink
crush.
in mass quantities, right? Dude, I drink a case of milk. Like, dude,
I drink a whole crate of 2%.
Are you a serial killer? Are you out of your mind? But what if you drink a case of beer? Like, dude, nice. Would you go to Walmart and get a case of Bud Light Lime?
Right,
yeah, dude.
This could be sold in a case. I think it'd probably be more beneficial if it was sold in a case.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.